Sitting alone on a park bench. How ominous. I know I could have waited for our class tomorrow to chat, but I was hoping to run into you today. It's just my luck I found you while walking across campus. Wow, you look really nice. Did you just come from a date? That's perfect timing then. I wanted to officially congratulate you. On your relationship, silly. It seems to be going pretty well. This was the third date, right? Looks like we finally did it! The search has come to an end. You two really seem to get along great. 3 dates and no disasters yet. That's huge progress for you. It took me a while to find the right person, but it was super worth it, right? I told you I knew what I was doing. This is how I planned things all along. Okay, maybe I struggled there for a little while, but it all worked out. Good thing you gave me one more shot. You may have never met him otherwise, especially since he's a year older than us. I didn't consider him initially because he tends to be so focused on after-school activities. But you two do have a lot in common, and I knew he was a super genuine guy who would make time for someone like you. I mean, he'd be an idiot not to. Maybe the 3 of us could hang out sometime at the library. If you don't mind me third-wheeling, of course. So, when's your next date? Not scheduled yet. Well, you need to change that. I bet he'll want to make things official soon. Is everything okay? You what? Are you determined to be unhappy? You told me this one was really working. Why in the world would you want to break it off with him? Someone else. Well, I'm shocked. But to be honest, I've had more trouble finding you a match than anyone before. So if you think you found the one, you should totally go for it. So, who's the lucky guy? Gonna make me guess, huh? Well, I think I have an idea of who it could be. And I think he might be free right now. If you wanted to be so bold as to ask him on a date. Would you like me to put you into contact with him? Although, I guess there's no need since you already have his number on your first page of lecture notes. It's cute how confused you look right now. If I'm wrong about my guess, this is going to be pretty awkward, though. You really broke it off with him just to be with me? This is certainly the first time I've been surprised by a romantic outcome. It's not that I'm not interested. Actually, it's quite the opposite. Of course I mean it! It was something I realized a while ago, but it wasn't like I could just tell you, being your matchmaker and all. That would be pretty unprofessional, don't you think? Anyways, I do understand now why you've been so hard to match. Looking back, we hit it off on day 1. I never enjoyed talking to or learning about someone so much. But even though I could tell we had the potential to be great friends, I quickly shifted the conversation to finding you a boyfriend. I put on my matchmaker persona when you would have been perfectly accepting of me as Cami. I guess matchmaking might be a sort of defense mechanism for me. When I focus on the relationships of others, I never have to be truly vulnerable or form my own connections. But then you came along and you seemed to see right through me. Even though you didn't have to, you've continued to sit with me in class and hang out at the library. You've been kind and super compassionate. Not to mention the most patient person in the world. I think you'd have to be to endure all the failed romances I set up for you. Then, that night in my dorm, I felt safe enough to completely let my guard down, which is something I never do. Now it feels pretty silly that I couldn't see how undeniably compatible we are. Or maybe I never allowed myself to imagine it. Even just considering that I could be your match feels selfish. I mean, you're incredible. I told you I'd find you the guy of your dreams. I wasn't intending to keep you for myself. Really, I wasn't. The failed dates were an accident. Although, if you're really interested in me, maybe I should call them a happy accident. You're sure about how you feel? What are you doing? You brought me sweets? Oh, you're so adorable! You could have just pulled these out from the get-go, and I would have fallen for you on the spot. I did say they were the way to my heart. Although, I think you found your way to my heart already. Well then, there's something I need to ask you. How would you feel about me officially being your boyfriend? Really? Woohoo! Sorry. I got a bit excited there. I really am happy to... Wow. I could definitely get used to that. I never thought you'd taste so sweet. Maybe better than the coffee shop pudding. And that's saying something. So, is this the spark people normally feel when they find their person? I guess it's new for both of us. But I'm really glad you're the one I'm feeling it with. Okay, I'll stop for now. You're just so cute. I really am so lucky. Hey, guess what? It looks like now I can officially retire as your matchmaker. In a roundabout way, I did help you find love, didn't I? So I'd say my success rate is still 100%. Okay, maybe you deserve some of the credit too. I promise I'll be the best boyfriend ever. Speaking of being your boyfriend, since you're already dressed up and looking oh so perfect, how would you like to go on your first date with me? It'll be the first of many, I'm sure. I feel pretty confident about this matchup. Want to get going then? I can't wait! Hey you! I hope you enjoyed this audio. Before you go, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. I need you to stick around for all of our dates together. If you're an adult looking for some exclusive content, check out patreon.com/Celesterra. Or, if you want to commission your very own audio, head over to anagomi.com/commissions. For now, you'd better be off. I'll see you again soon!